In the quiet town of Celebration, Florida, yeah, the one built by Disney, neighbors waved, kids played on sidewalks, and life seemed straight out of a postcard. But in January of 2020, something would shatter the illusion of that perfect American dream. A family of 4, gone. Their home, silent, their phones, dead, their bodies, missing. Todt was a respected physical therapist from Connecticut. His wife Megan was a warm, nurturing woman who homeschooled their 3 children, Alex, Tyler, and Zoe. From the outside, the Todts were the model of suburban bliss. Photos on social media showed smiling vacations, Christmas trees, and birthday cakes, but beneath those smiles was a man drowning in secrets. Tony ran a successful clinic back in Connecticut, but what no one knew was that he was under federal investigation for massive healthcare fraud. He'd been billing Medicaid for patients he hadn't seen, sometimes for years. The FBI had already questioned him, and the walls were closing in. But instead of facing justice, Tony made a terrifying choice. He moved his entire family to Florida, claiming it was temporary. But this wasn't just a relocation, it was a trap. By December 2019, friends and extended family began to grow concerned. Texts to Megan went unanswered, no Christmas cards were sent, even the family dog walker couldn't get into the house. Tony always had excuses. We're sick, we're busy, we're resting. Weeks passed, nothing. Finally, in January 2020, federal agents arrived with a warrant to arrest Tony for fraud. What they found was pure horror. Inside the Todt family home, agents found Tony Todt. He was weak, pale, and rambling. He was barely conscious. He told them, "They're upstairs." The agents climbed the stairs. There, in a bedroom, they found the decomposing bodies of Megan Todt and the 3 children. All had been dead for weeks. Even the family dog Breezy was found lifeless nearby. Tony confessed, well, at least partially. He claimed Megan had helped him kill the children in a twisted suicide pact. He said they wanted to be together forever in the afterlife. But the autopsy reports told a different story. All 3 children had been drugged with Benadryl. Megan had been stabbed. Tony tried to overdose on Benadryl himself, but survived. In the months that followed, Tony's story shifted constantly. Sometimes he claimed it was all his idea, other times he blamed Megan. He said a spiritual awakening guided his actions. At one point he even claimed he was possessed. But prosecutors were firm. This wasn't a pact, this was calculated murder. Why would a man murder the very people he claimed to love most? What pushed him over the edge? And in part 2, we'll dive deeper into Tony Todt's chilling trial, the shocking court testimony, and the dark online activity that paints a terrifying picture of a man with a god complex. Subscribe for part 2, this is only the beginning.